My name is Avanique. So I have been natural for most of my life, but I have been a locked natural and a loose natural. Most recently, I've been loose natural for a year. My go-to hairstyles are box braids or a wash and go or a ponytail. My hair challenges would be styling definitely, and also breakage.
The first thing we're gonna start off with our shampoo, but the first thing I'm doing is actually wetting her hair, getting it nice and just hydrated from the beginning, trying to rinse off any previous products that, you know, may be a little resistant or anything, and just trying to get it nice and wet, basically. We are gonna clarify. Clarifying is important because, you know, especially if you just come out of protective style. Ebony said she likes box braids. Or you don't regularly cleanse every week, or it's been a little bit of time, you want to go in with detox. It'll just help to get everything off. Kind of go around the edges first. You should shampoo every week. We typically recommend every 5 to 7 days. I'm gonna put a little in my hand. And doing that will really help to reset your hair. So if you feel like your hair is dry, it's not holding on to moisture, shampoo is actually key here. So you want to do it every single week. I'm basically starting at her hairline because that's where we tend to wear a lot of our edge controls, our gels. So we just want to make sure that is properly taken off of our hair because, you know, they can be a little bit thick and we want to get that off. And then you just want to make sure you're taking the shampoo and running it through the length of your hair. You know, a lot of us, you know, were previously taught, okay, just focus on the scalp, don't get your hair, but you want to cleanse everything, starting with your scalp and going to the length of your hair. So basically what I'm going to do is just use the balls of my fingers, not your nails, but the balls of your fingers, and then just massage your scalp. Make sure you get it good because that's where a lot of dirt, bacteria, fungus can live, dandruff if you have it, and so you really want to get that off. So I'm gonna go in, if you guys guessed prime, you were right. We're gonna go in with our prime smoothing and detangling conditioner. And this is perfect for detangling your hair. It's perfect if, you know, you're pretty consistent with deep conditioning and you don't need to deep condition this time. You can condition, it's still very thick and creamy. And with our conditioners, you guys, and even when you're conditioning, you wanna be very generous with it. You don't have to be light-handed. I'm a light-handed person, but with conditioner, you wanna make sure you get all up in there. You wanna condition every strand as best as you can, because this is what's gonna help flatten and smooth your cuticle after you shampoo and make it nice and smooth and help with detangling and all of that. We would strongly recommend partnering with a stylist that you go to and try and get a trim because it will cut your detangling literally in half. Not only will it cut your detangling in half, but it also helps with styling. If you're feeling like your ends are looking frizzy in your twist outs, your ends just aren't looking right, then you're probably most likely due for a trim. While I have her at the bowl, I'm gonna go in with Lavish. We're gonna be doing a wash and go today. And a lot of people, you know, wanna know what products to use for the wash and go. So you can totally use our gel by itself. You do not have to use a leave-in at all. But I'm gonna show you today how we use the leave-in with our gel. So there is a technique to this process. You don't wanna just take you don't wanna, you know, as you go section by section, take the leave-in, apply it, take the gel, apply it on top. You want to use this first. So I only say use about 1 to 2 pumps. Now she has medium to low density, so 1 to 2 is good. If you have higher density, you could probably do 2 to 3. So I'm basically going to emulsify that in my hands so it's smoothed out or evenly distributed throughout my whole hand. And then I'm just going to apply that to her whole head. The great thing about Lavish, it's not thin, it's not super thick either, but a little does go a long way. So I'm just gonna work that into her hair. And as you guys can see, it's already melting in her hair strands. So you can see she is more on like the medium side of porosity. If you are lower, you'll probably see it sit on top a little bit, but all you have to do is really just work it in with your hands. I'm sectioning for her hair about medium-ish sections. You want to make sure your hair is drenched, especially when using our gel. It is a natural gel, so the more water, the better. And when we have our spray mist bottles on our website, you guys, we have it in white and black. I'm gonna use the white one today, but it gives a really strong mist if you just keep pressing it down. Water is important because when you're doing a wash and go, you want your hair to be hydrated. And that's how you can have a longer lasting wash and go. And this works on any texture that you have.
Can you guys see how Avonique's curls are popping?
Popping. And I'm doing the rake and smooth. You could also shingle if you want. Shingling is just taking each section and twirling it like that around your finger. This will take a little longer to do.
Yes.
It will take longer. You will get more definition in most cases, but you know, you still get really great results with just raking and smoothing.